Gabriel Angelos. The situation on the planet Tartarus is grim. While the Blood Ravens crushed the main Orc offensive at the spaceport, the bulk of their force is not engaged. They gather in the wilderness, awaiting a critical mass of bodies that will overwhelm the Imperial forces in a green wave of death and destruction. The Blood Ravens will not allow this to occur. Orbital monitoring has detected an area in the southern forests where the Orcs appear to be massing. Orcs only respect strength, so they will look to the largest of their groups to lead them. We will insert a small, covert strike force to eliminate these Orc leaders and destroy any encampments where the Orcs might mass. This should cut to the heart of the Orcs' fighting spirit and delay their inevitable counterattack. We must tread lightly, lest we disturb this slumbering beast.
Siema, z tej strony z bigbaddice. Gramy w dawno wara. Pierwszego, tak? Próbowałem 4K odpalić, zgadzam się, ale wszystko było takie tyci, że to nie ma sensu żadnego, więc bez 4K. Znaczy dalej wy to widzicie jako 4K, ale na ekranie się nagrywa to z 1920 na 1080, tak? Więc ta gra po prostu nie da rady. Ale cóż, spróbujemy inaczej. O.
And may the Emperor protect you.
W trzeciej misji będziemy mieli szturmowców.
I know, old friend. You always have preferred the direct approach.
We have the Imperial Guard. Why not send them into battle instead of treating them like glorified shepherds? If we meet the Orcs in force, they cannot possibly stand before us.
We have fought the Orc 100 times before. They thrive on war. A direct assault on them would likely improve their morale and simply attract more of them. The casualties would be enormous.
What are the Imperial Guard for if not to die for their Emperor? At the very least, we should retain a regiment to remain at our call. We have little support this far out. We would not want to be remembered for our carelessness.
We, old friend, or me?
We are brothers, Gabriel. You know better than to ask that question. I know what this is about. There was nothing you could have done to save Cyrene.
Do not mention that place again, Isidore. Cyrene was my homeworld. My responsibility. Scout Team 3, do you copy?
Yes, my lord.
The local Imperial waterworks has fallen into Orc hands. If we are to reclaim this area, we must first retake this position. Scouts have infiltrated ahead of you and will assist you in your reconnaissance. If things prove to be more than you can handle, reinforcements will be mobilized to assist.
Getting into position.
Mamy to.
This area is crawling with Orcs. We should infiltrate to sneak past them. Do not get too close, or we may be spotted.
Okej. Prawie suten. Niewidzialni.
Excellent.
A, bez energii.
Squad is now invisible to all enemies except for commanders. Keep in mind, though, if you are attacked, your invisibility will be broken, and some time will pass before you can utilize it again.
Search commencing. Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord. Scouts advance. Scouts advance. I sense danger. We will root it out. Search commencing. Yes, my lord. Getting into position.
Czy możemy ich uratować?
Search commencing. Scouts charge.
Under fire.
Oj, chyba nie.
I sense danger. We will root it out. Getting into position. Commencing infiltration. Scouts here. Scouts here.
The wretched Xenos are guarding a
Commencing
strategic point.
infiltration.
Scout Team 2 is
Scouts awaiting
upgraded with
orders.
sniper rifles. They will make short work
Scouts
of these
awaiting orders.
orcs.
Scouts charge. Scouts ready.
Nie chcę strzelać.
Scouts charge. Scouts here. Scouts charge. Scouts here. Scouts awaiting orders. Yes, my lord. Scouts charge at your command. Scouts charge. Area secure, yes, my lord. Scouts here.
Nie lubię tych całych misji szpiegowskich.
Defending objective. At your command. Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord. On patrol. Getting into position. There is an orc patrol. Wait for them to pass before we attempt to scout in position. Scouts advance.
No, dużego mają. Szefa burżujów.
At your command. Getting into position. Commencing infiltration. Getting into position. On patrol. Scouts charge. Commencing infiltration. Commencing infiltration. Scouts charge. Scouts ready. Scouts advance. There's our target. Gathering intelligence. A large orc noble who looks like he's in charge of this bunch. Gathering intelligence. Will severely weaken the orc morale. Scouts charge. Scouts here. Search commencing. Scouts ready. Scouts charge. Scouts ready. At your command. Scouts awaiting orders. Scouts here.
Kurwa.
Scouts in position. Scouts awaiting orders.
I command in the name of the Orc
Emperor.
Knob is dead.
Yes,
We
my
will
lord.
take it from here.
Heresy grows from idleness.
At your command.
Nie, no gdzie? O Jezu.
Fear thou wrath.
Yes, my lord. We will move ahead and mark any enemy
What would you
positions.
have me do?
Ever vigilant. Charge.
At your command.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
Charge. Stay vigilant, brothers.
Walk softly and carry a big gun. My My faith is my shield.
Orders received. Stay vigilant.
Dobrze poszło.
Weapons at ready. It is time. Cleanse, purge, kill. Space Marine! Direct us to the enemy.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace.
Charge! Under fire! Orders received, brother. Charge!
I command in the name of the Emperor.
Znowu zginął?
Scouts awaiting orders. I sense danger.
We
will
are
root it
the
out.
Emperor's chosen.
Kurwa!
Lord, I sense danger. We will root it out.
Awaiting orders. For the Emperor! Charge!
Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic.
Faith is our shield.
Nie miałem im morale paść?
Charge!
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
Awaiting orders. Onward! Yes, my lord. Maintain attack formation. Orders received. At your command.
Zabijcie go.
He
Under
who
fire.
stands with me shall
Scouts
be
here.
my brother.
Yes, my lord. Direct us to the enemy.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby. Praise the Emperor.
Scouts charge. Scouts charge.
Heresy grows from idleness.
Scouts ready.
Uda się zniszczyć ten budynek pierdolony, czy nie?
Scouts charge.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace. Agreed.
No, wreszcie.
Praise the Emperor.
Getting into position.
What would you have me do?
What's your order? Charge!
Walk softly and carry
Heresy
a big
grows
gun.
from idleness.
Scouts ready. Scouts charge.
Faith is our shield. Under fire!
Yes, my lord. Scouts in position. Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord. At your command. Scouts charge.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
Yes, my lord. Scouts ready.
Faith is our
Scouts
shield.
here. Yes, my lord.
Well done.
Infiltrating
The
enemy
waterworks
territory.
are under our
Vigilance.
control. Today, the enemy now we must start building a base before we hunt down the rest of the orcs. Let us capture these strategic points and establish a base of operations.
Build routine 721 initiated.
Scouts here.
Trochę krwi się rozlało.
Ever vigilant. For the Emperor!
At your command.
I await your instructions.
Defending
Build
objective.
routine 721
Scouts ready.
initiated.
Commencing infiltration. Yes, my lord. Getting
He
into
who
position.
stands with me shall be my brother.
Czy też ten kiosk pieprzony.
The Emperor protects. On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
Yes, Lord.
What would you have me do?
Cleanse, purge, kill!
What would you have me do?
Understood. Fear our wrath. Under fire.
No popierdolony on jest.
Walk softly and carry a
What's
big...
your
Kazałem tu stać, czemu pobiegł na tą wieżyczkę?
The mutant.
Scouts here.
Heretic.
We will move ahead and mark any enemy
The Emperor
positions.
protects.
Yes, Lord?
faith is our shield.
Scouts here, gathering intelligence. I sense danger. We will root it out.
Kaza spierdol dostaje znowu.
Today the enemy shall know fear. I command in the name of the Emperor.
Yes, most beneficent one? Build routine
This
7 to
day
1
shall be a
initiated.
glorious one for the Imperium.
Scouts here.
I await your instructions. Build routine 7 to 1 initiated.
Today the enemy shall know fear.
Charge!
At your command.
Under fire! Yes, my lord. Faith is our shield.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
I await your instructions.
Walk softly and carry a big gun. Today the enemy shall know fear. For terror, agreed.
Under fire!
A to peszek.
For the honor of the chapter. On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
Here to serve. Yes, Lord. I await your instructions.
Scouts ready. Scouts charge.
Awaiting orders. Charge!
Yes, my lord.
Yes, Lord.
Marine squad deployed.
Build routine 7
At
to
your
1
command.
initiated.
Scouts awaiting orders. At your command. Scouts in position. On patrol. Commencing infiltration. I sense danger. We will root it out. We will move ahead.
O, zminimalizowałem, sorry.
Positions.
Heresy grows from idleness. Weapons at ready. It is time. Fear our wrath.
While the enemies of the
Scouts
Emperor
here.
still draw breath, there can be no peace.
Scouts awaiting orders.
O, będę mógł zwiększyć tutaj
At your command.
ilość jednostek, dobrze.
My faith is my shield. We shall know no fear, for the honor of the chapter.
A że tego nie mogę rozbudować.
I await your instructions.
I serve mankind.
Yes, my
Under
lord.
fire.
On patrol. Scouts here.
Praise the Emperor.
Kurwa, znowu?
Charge!
Today the enemy shall know fear. The Emperor protects. We are united in his service.
Ever vigilant. We are the Emperor's chosen.
Czy nigdy nie uda?
Charge!
We will need more than heavy bolters to defeat these orcs. We must upgrade the stronghold
This day
to
shall
gain
be a
access to the
glorious
tools
one
we
for
will
the
need to
Imperium.
destroy this plague.
What's your order? Awaiting orders. Orders received.
Kurwa, no nie wierzę. Nie mam normalnie sił!
My lord. Scouts.
Dobra, damy radę.
The enemy must be nearby.
Under fire.
Dobra, mi punkt nawet, to chuja. Co się kurwa wyrabia? O, chyba ten poziom zabójczy, trudności.
The enemy shall know fear.
At your command. What is your order?
My faith is my shield.
Direct us to the enemy. Charge! We stand ready.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Awaiting orders. Fear denies faith. Fear our wrath.
Yes, lord.
Dalej nie mogę budować wieżyczek, nic.
Shield.
Trochę lipek mnie tak lać mają zamiar.
My faith is my shield.
Razem poczekamy.
Awaiting orders. We stand ready. Maintain attack formation. Faith is our shield.
Kurwa. Żeby
Defending objective.
3-4 oddziały Space Marines nie mogły się przebić przez jakiś budynek do tworzenia strzelających orków, bo ciągle przychodzą kolejne hordy i muszę zrobić jeszcze więcej tych oddziałów. Takie sobie. A co, zginął mi ten jeden oddział zwiadowców?
Heretic.
Chyba tak, ale trupiarnia.
We are the Emperor's chosen.
No idą znowu. Banda pancerwałów.
Yes, my lord. Understood. Weapons at ready. It is time. Direct us to the enemy. Awaiting orders.
At your command.
Heresy grows from idleness. Understood. Ever vigilant.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can
At your
be no
command.
peace.
Direct us to the enemy. Ever vigilant. Awaiting orders. At your command.
What would you have me do?
Under fire. Stay vigilant, brothers. Awaiting orders. Yes, my lord.
Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic.
At your command. What is your order?
Walk softly and carry a big gun.
Weapons at ready. It is time. Cleanse. Under fire. Kill.
Scouts ready.
Space Marines! Attack!
Scouts awaiting orders.
Today the enemy shall know fear. Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic.
Awaiting orders. At your command. At your command. Charge!
Jest niewiarygodne, nie mogę się przebić dosłownie.
My lord. Scouts charge.
Praise the Emperor.
Awaiting orders. At your command.
Yes, my lord. Infiltrating enemy territory.
Awaiting orders. What is your order?
The Emperor protects.
Under fire.
Ojej. Dobra, już mało zostało.
The Emperor still
Aż ten to nie przeżyje tej akcji.
Today the enemy shall know. I command in the name of the Emperor.
Defending objective.
Heresy grows from idleness.
At your command.
Heresy grows from idleness.
Dobra, jednak jest zabójczy ten poziom trudności, okej.
Awaiting orders.
Dzieje się tu.
Yes, Lord. Build routine 721 initiated. Build routine
We are the
721
Emperor's
initiated.
chosen. We stand ready. Moving out. Heresy grows from idleness.
Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic.
Yes, my lord.
Teraz będziemy się przebijać.
Understood.
Czy ja mam ustawione full body? W sensie dużo ciał leżących? Tak.
We are the Emperor's chosen. We are the Emperor's chosen. What is your order? We stand ready. Under fire! For the Emperor! Charge! Direct us to the enemy. We stand ready. Weapons at ready.
Idziemy.
It is time. Moving out. Charge! Direct us to the enemy. Ever vigilant. Stay vigilant, brothers.
Walk softly and carry a big gun.
At your command, charge!
Scouts in position. Gathering intelligence.
We are the Emperor's chosen. Understood.
He who stands
Under
with
fire.
me shall be my
Heresy
brother.
grows from idleness.
Scouts here, infiltrating enemy territory.
Nie.
Today,
Gabriel Berserker.
telling eyes of the skull probes are with us.
Heresy
Find them
grows.
on our
Beware
listening
the
posts.
hosts.
The monastery is complete, heretic. Sergeants will inspire your Space Marine squads to greater feats of heroism. And rocket launchers will make short work of orc buildings.
Ever vigilant. Marine squad deployed. Heresy grows from idleness. Fear denies faith. Faith is our shield.
Defending
Heresy
objective.
grows
Yes,
from
my lord.
idleness.
Ale dalej nie mogę odbudować.
Yes, my lord. Faith is our shield. Yes, my lord.
W sensie rozbudować.
Await your instructions. Build routine
What's your order?
721
Awaiting orders.
initiated.
Faith is our shield.
We must upgrade an existing
O, da się już.
position add-on. This upgrade will increase the requisition income and add better defenses to the listening post.
Yes, most beneficent one.
The Emperor protects. Praise the Emperor.
Yes, my lord.
My faith is my shield.
Ever vigilant.
Rally squad!
At your command.
The listening post is now earning more requisition, has better armor against enemy attacks, and has a gun emplacement to strike back.
Cleanse. Purge. Faith is our shield.
Trzeba się przebijać.
Fear our wrath. Stay vigilant, brothers. Charge! Faith is our shield. Heresy grows from idleness. At your command, weapons at ready. It is time. Under fire! Charge! Fear denies faith. What's your order? Fear denies faith.
Praise the Emperor. Taking command.
Yes, my lord. Charge! Charge!
Jakie mam cele? A, dodatkowe. Nie ma żadnych dodatkowych.
The Emperor protects. Walk softly and carry a big gun.
We stand ready.
Yes, most beneficent one. I await your
Ever
instructions.
vigilant. Charge! Stay vigilant, brother. What is your order? Onward to glory! Heresy grows from idleness. Fear denies faith.
My faith is my shield. Taking command.
Faith is our shield. Faith is our...
Gdzie on jest? O, to dobrze.
He shall be.
Jak oni walczą z Warczy, to dobrze, żeby ten Gabriel był z nimi.
Under fire! Yes, my lord. Charge!
Walk softly and carry a big gun. This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
For the Emperor! At your command.
My faith is my shield. My aim shall not falter. Follow my lead. My aim shall not falter. My aim shall not falter. On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
Marine squad
On
deployed.
alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby. While the enemies of the
Awaiting
Emperor still
orders.
draw breath, there can be
Awaiting
no
orders.
peace.
Stay vigilant, brothers. Maintain attack
My faith
formation.
is my shield. We shall know no fear. My aim shall not falter. For the honor of the chapter.
Marine
For
squad
the honor
deployed.
of the
Beware
chapter. The alien.
To chyba będzie ten.
Heretic.
Wyrwij flag, czy jak mu tam.
I serve mankind. I serve mankind. We shall know no fear. My aim shall not falter.
Wyrwij flag. A nie, to nie tutaj.
Shall not falter. My aim shall not falter. What would you have me?
Direct us to the enemy. Understood.
What would you have me do?
Understood. Take and hold. Onward to
While
glory!
the enemies of the
Yes,
Emperor
my lord.
still draw breath, there can be no peace.
Orders received.
Yes, my lord.
Ustawcie zwiadowców, kurwy. Brzydkie.
Walk softly.
Głupiorki.
Carry a big gun.
A tu jeszcze coś jest, dobra, sprawdźmy. Czy nas nie atakują?
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby. For the honor of the chapter.
Kilakan, o, tak się nazywał. Tam może być coś, widzicie? Jest przejście, punkt kontrolny.
And duty. I shall not fail. Agreed. Beware, brothers. For terror. That mechanical monster
Defending
is a
objective.
killer can.
Kilakan, no.
In close quarters fighting. And its armored hide will shrug off small arms fire. We must equip ourselves with missile launchers if we are to destroy the abomination.
Under fire!
Ja tak nie ulepszałem już? Kurwa. Autozapis. Sio!
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
Charge!
Yes, Lord. I exist to serve. Build routine 721 initiated.
What is your order?
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
Under fire! At your command.
Praise the Emperor. This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
Stay vigilant, brothers. Weapons at ready. It is time.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace.
Stay vigilant, brothers. Charge! Under fire! At your command. Marine squad deployed. What is your order? Orders received.
Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic. This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
Yes, my lord. Scouts advance.
We stand ready. Marine squad deployed. We are the Emperor's chosen. Maintain attack formation.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Scouts.
O,
He who stands with me shall be.
pozacinali się, kurwa, na śmierć.
Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic.
Direct us to the enemy. Moving out. Awaiting orders. Fear our wrath.
My faith is my shield.
Maintain attack formation.
Scouts in position.
O, już mam limit.
The Emperor's chosen. Awaiting
Attaining
orders.
objective.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
Ever vigilant. Understood.
My faith is my shield.
Gdzie oni idą?
Today the enemy shall know fear. Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic.
Yes, most beneficent one. Build routine
Walk softly
721
and carry a
initiated.
big gun.
For the Emperor! Charge! Under fire! Under fire! Orders received.
No, poszli naokoło w ogóle.
Awaiting orders. Yes, my lord.
Today the enemy shall know fear.
Orders received.
A, to za barykadą jest w ogóle.
Charge! Stay vigilant, brothers. What is your order? What is your order?
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw
Charge.
breath, there can be no peace.
Co tu się stało? O,
Walk softly,
a walczą z kimś.
big gun.
Yes, my lord.
My faith is my shield.
Charge!
Last Man Standing, to z filmiku. Ci. Space Marines.
What would you have me do?
Understood.
Jeden przetrwał i ten. I kapitan oddziału. Sierżant.
My faith is my shield. He who stands with me shall be my brother.
Dobra, będziemy iść chyba, tu jest prosta droga już, tak? Czemu tutaj jest zaznaczone?
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby. While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace. Today, the enemy shall know fear.
Ever vigilant.
The Emperor protects.
Under fire. Charge.
Today, the enemy shall know fear.
Stay vigilant, brothers.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace.
Yes, most beneficent one.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
Heresy grows from idleness.
Praise the Emperor.
Onward to glory! Stay vigilant, brothers.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Wieżyczki by się przydały.
Enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace.
Cleanse, purge, kill. Understood. Under fire. Stay vigilant, brothers.
Yes, my lord.
Heresy grows from idleness.
Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic.
At your command. Weapons at ready. What is your order? Orders received.
Today the enemy shall know fear.
Ever vigilant. We are the Emperor's
Praise
chosen.
the Emperor.
Fear our wrath. Maintain attack formation. For the Emperor! Charge! Awaiting orders. Orders received, brother. Understood.
Praise the Emperor.
What is your order? Understood. Maintain attack formation. Ever vigilant. Orders received. Orders received. We stand ready.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
Under fire.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
Weapons at ready. It is time. Awaiting orders. At your command.
Today the enemy shall know
Heresy
fear.
grows from idleness. Charge! What is your order? Charge! Charge! Charge!
My faith is my shield. Today the enemy shall know fear.
We stand ready.
What would you have me
We
do?
stand ready. Orders received, brother.
Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic.
For the Emperor! Orders
O,
received.
kolejny.
Today the enemy shall know fear.
Yes, most beneficent one. Build routine 721.
My faith
initiated.
is my shield.
Squad broken!
Rally
Morale
squad!
restored.
Today
Under
the enemy
fire.
shall know fear.
Charge!
What would you have me do?
We stand ready. Ever vigilant.
Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic. Beware the alien,
Jeden obóz na północy, drugi na
heretic.
południu.
Charge!
Może część sił tu zostawię, co?
He who
To
stands
nie będzie głupi pomysł.
my brother.
Charge! Understood.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
Faith is our shield. Cleanse, purge, kill. We stand ready.
On patrol.
What would you have me do? This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
Under fire! Weapons at ready.
My
It
faith is
time.
my shield.
Ever vigilant. Stay vigilant, brothers. Stay vigilant, brothers. Awaiting orders.
Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic.
At your command. Charge!
Scouts awaiting orders.
What's your order? Orders received, brother.
Ale rozpierdol.
Today the enemy shall know fear.
Direct us to the enemy. Squad broken! Fear denies faith.
The Emperor protects.
Squad morale
The Emperor
restored.
protects.
Awaiting orders. Onward to glory!
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
Co tu było?
He
A, miotacze.
with me shall be my brother. Praise the Emperor.
What's your order? We are the
Walk
Emperor's chosen.
softly and carry a big gun.
Nie wiem, kurwa.
What's your order?
Ojejku. Idźcie.
Kill!
Oni chyba po 3 jednostki robią, a nie, 2 są te.
Onward to glory! Yes, my lord.
Chcę ich rozdzielić jakoś, ale nie chcą biegać.
Enemy.
Dobra, już się udało.
We are the Emperor's chosen.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
Awaiting orders. Stay vigilant. We scan.
Ach, szarża.
Cleanse. Purge.
To mam kazać tu tam, kurwa, iść. Sio! Wrócić się, kurwa, tu! Słuchać mnie się.
Vigilant, brothers.
OMG!
Vigilant.
A tych skautów straciłem? Nie są. To będziecie przejmować. Skauci przejmować! Klikam 2 razy. Słuchać mnie się. O.
Faith is our shield. Fear our wrath.
O Boziu. Idźcie, no. Na co czekacie? No, ruszyć dupska.
Your command. Charge.
Ale już przypomniało mi się, sobie wkurzało wcześniej daną war już na premierę tej gry lata temu. Bo właśnie zarządzanie tymi armiami, jak jest ich dużo jednostek, to jest... One totalnie się pierdolą.
Emperor's.
Nie radzą sobie z poruszaniem się.
Squad morale
O.
restored. Fear denies faith.
Beware the alien.
At your
Defending
command.
objective.
At your command. Squad broken! We are the Emperor's chosen. Squad morale yes, my lord. Awaiting orders. Heresy Squad broken! Idleness. Charge. Faith is our shield. Fear denies faith.
Będziecie strzelać, czy będziecie stać? No stoją, no. Kurwa, kazałem im strzelać i chuj, stoją. Dziękuję.
Fear denies faith.
Ojejku. Dałby się parę czołgów, dreadnoty.
Beware the alien,
Dobra, idziemy.
heretic.
Onward to glory!
The Emperor protects.
Moving out. Charge!
Beware
Under
the
fire!
alien, the mutant.
We stand ready.
Czy im kazałem O! Postawa szturmowa, zmieniłem postawę im.
Softly and carry a big gun.
Wszyscy mają strzelać.
The Emperor protects.
To do tego biegną na szarże, ale nie pamiętam, żebym zmieniał im te ustawienia.
Praise the Emperor. Walk softly and carry a big gun. My faith is my shield.
Charge! What's your order? Cleanse, purge, kill!
O, wyczerpany punkt.
Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic.
Że nie tak długo gram, ja ciągle jestem w ofensywie, nie może...
Must be near.
O, zaklinował się. Dobrze.
Maintain attack formation. Under fire!
Rzęzi blacha.
The Emperor protects.
Charge! Charge! Onward to glory! Weapons at ready. It is time.
The Emperor protects.
Heresy grows from idleness. Charge!
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace.
Charge!
What would you have me do?
Orders received. Maintain attack formation.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium. Today the enemy shall know fear. Faith and duty. I serve mankind.
Under fire!
Walk softly and carry a big gun.
Fear our wrath.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby. I command in the name of...
Kurwa, zginął.
Charge! Heresy grows from idleness. At your command. Charge! What is your order? Fear denies faith. Ever vigilant. Direct us to the broken.
Który?
At your command. Yes, my lord. Under fire. Ever vigilant. Orders
Scouts
received.
reporting for duty.
Gdzie on jest? O, zginął.
Yes, my lord.
Skauci się zrobili.
Charge. Maintain attack formation. Understood. Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders. Charge. Heresy grows from idleness. Charge. Charge.
Mamy to, udało się. Ciężko było, kurde, kopała mi ta misja.
Understood.
Ale to dobrze, przynajmniej nudno nie jest.
Vigilant. Charge.
I must speak with the captain.
He is giving the Emperor his praise. Leave him this moment.
Yes, brother librarian. We completed our sweep of the area and can find no more orcs.
Indeed. Tell your squad to move ahead and clear the company's path.
Yes, brother librarian.
O!
I will suffer no trespass.
Dobra, my kończymy. Dzięki, że oglądaliście. Słyszymy się jutro. Cześć!